I always say that I make all the mistakes so you don't have to. And so that's one of the things I am talking about today, a mistake that we made initially. And I'm going to do a product review as a result. But first, I just want to tell you, when we first moved out to the country in 2002, we kept shopping at all the same places. And so we bought a lot of stuff from a very large chain discount store and having no idea that there was different quality at that place, and then like farm stores, and that people who lived on farms needed different products. The saddest mistake we made was purchasing a riding lawnmower from a discount place, not realizing like there's a really good reason why it's only a few $100s, and, like a John Deere garden tractor, which looks like a glorified lawnmower, costs over $1,000. So one of the mistakes I made that was not nearly as expensive as that, but equally frustrating, was in purchasing boots for the farm. So we would get these plastic boots that were like $25 at the discount store for me and the kids and my husband. And within a year, they would have cracks in them, which is pretty frustrating because, on a farm, there are going to be times when you've got mud puddles to walk through, and we have a creek. And sometimes we need to be able to walk across the creek. And so we want to make sure that if we are wearing boots that are supposed to be waterproof, that they are really legitimately waterproof. And they are not waterproof once they crack. That was really frustrating. So we would go to Tractor Supply to buy, like feed for our animals. And we saw muck boots, but it was like, oh my gosh, they're over $100. I can't imagine paying over $100 for a pair of boots. But finally we did. And we were really happy because they lasted for many years. And so when HISEA contacted me and asked if I would review their boots, I was skeptical because the boots are not that expensive. And so the ones that they sent me are the women's ankle rubber garden boots. After noticing that they have lifetime warranty, I was intrigued because none of those $25 boots ever had a lifetime warranty. I'm all about saving money, but not at the expense of having a poor quality product. More than spending money, I hate buying things that don't last. And so through the years, we have definitely found products that last better. So these are the boots that HISEA sent me. They are $52.99 if I bought them, which is less than half of what I pay for muck boots. And even if you look at their farm boots, they are still in like the $60 price range. There's nothing close to $100, which I think is really exciting. And the great thing is that they are excellent quality. A lot of times boots are very hard to put on. And so I was excited about how easy these boots were to put on because the top is very stretchy and there is that loop on the back that is big enough for me to fit 2 fingers in. So I can very easily pull them up when I'm trying them on. They sent me these back in September and I did not want to post a review right away because I wanted to see how they felt. And I wanted to have some long days where they were worn for hours before I decided to do a review. And I was really pleased that even when they were brand new, I could wear them for hours on the farm and they did not hurt my feet at all. I didn't even feel like there was a breaking in time. They are just a fantastic quality. And I can tell by how they feel, like they're not plastic. That was one of the biggest problems with like the cheap ones that you find are like a plastic that is kind of brittle. And so it's not really surprising that you'll have cracks in them, usually around the ankle. That's what's getting bent all the time when you're walking is the area around the ankle. So it's not surprising that they get broken and cracked with time. And I don't expect that's going to happen with this. If it does, I'll definitely update the review. But I expect that these are going to last as long as my muck boots do because the feel of them is very similar to the muck boots. And I'm really excited that they don't cost anywhere near as much as the muck boots do. So that is fantastic. Another thing that is really great about them, because the muck boots were so expensive, I only have 1 pair and they come all the way up to just below my knee. And I was wearing them in the summer even though they were insanely hot. If it's muddy out, even if I'm just going through mud puddles, I have to wear those really tall, hot boots because they're the only waterproof boots I have. So I'm really excited about having these now because I can definitely wear them in the garden. I can wear them in the goat yard, the pastures and stuff. And I'm not worried about stepping in muddy puddles and stuff because they're waterproof and they're so much cooler. Like the lower half of my leg is not sweating when I'm wearing them because they only come up to my ankles. So overall, definitely 2 thumbs up. I love them. And in fact, when those muck boots bite the dust, I am going to be on HISEA's website and getting some of their mid-calf chore boots. I am super excited about buying a pair of those. There's a link and a discount code in the description below. The discount code is Thrifty15, so Thrifty15 for 15% off when you get a pair of boots on their website and use my discount code. Talk to you again soon. Bye for now.